Welcome to hoodlit.ai. Joe and Monet here, ready to drop some fire on y'all.
Yeah, we about to break down this money game for real.
We diving deep into this book, man, Rich Dad's Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. You know what I'm saying?
This book, it's like the blueprint, the map to get you out the struggle, you feel me?
Straight up, it's about building that wealth, stacking that paper, and getting to that financial freedom for real, for real.
Kiyosaki, he breaks it down, shows you how to make your money work for you instead of you working for it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. This Cashflow Quadrant, what's the deal with these 4 boxes, man?
All right, so peep this. You got 4 ways to make money, 4 quadrants, right?
Okay, break it down for us.
You got your E, that's for employee, the 9-to-5 grind.
Yeah, we all been there.
Then you got your S, self-employed, the hustlers, the entrepreneurs, the ones that are making their own moves.
I feel that. That's the side hustle spirit.
Now, on the other side, you got the big dogs, the B, business owner.
Okay, so these are the ones with the empires.
Exactly. They built systems, they got that leverage, their money's working for them.
I like where this is going.
And then you got the I quadrant, the investors, the ones playing the long game.
All right, so like stocks, real estate, all that.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's a whole mindset, They understand how money flows, how to make it multiply.
So this quadrant thing, it's like levels to the game.
It's about understanding where you at, where you want to be, and how to get there,
I feel that. It's about growth, about leveling up your finances.
Kiyosaki, he's saying, look, most folks start in the E and S, trading time for money.
Yeah, that's the struggle, always chasing that paycheck.
But the real game, it's about moving to the B and I quadrants.
Where your money's working for you, even when you're sleeping.
That's right. It's about building assets, creating systems that generate wealth.
So let's dive into these quadrants, man. Break them down one by one. Let's start with the E, the employee.
Okay, so the employee, they got that security, that steady paycheck, but they also got that ceiling,
Yeah, you're working for someone else's dream.
You're on their time. You're limited by their vision.
So how do you break out of that? How do you move up?
That's where the S quadrant comes in, the self-employed, the hustlers.
All right, so these are the ones with the side gigs, the entrepreneurs.
Yeah, they got that drive. They taking risks. They build in something of their own.
That's the grind, but at least you're your own boss, right?
True, but it's still a trap, You still trading time for money.
What do you mean?
Say that hair braider making those fire styles, right?
Rest in the hood.
But if you get sick, if you can't work, the money stops.
So it's like you always got to be on, always got to be grinding.
And that's the difference between the self-employed and the business owner, the B quadrant.
Okay, so what's the secret sauce of the B quadrant then?
The business owner, they think different. They build systems that work without them,
So they got that passive income flowing.
Exactly. They got that money tree growing, even when they chillin'.
I see. So how do you make that jump from S to B?
It's about leverage. It's about building a team, about creating something bigger than yourself.
So like instead of just braiding hair, you open a salon, hire some stylists.
You got it. You become the CEO. You focus on the big picture, the strategy, the growth.
That's how you build an empire.
And then you got the I quadrant, the investors, they on a whole other level.
All right, so these are the ones playing the stock market, buying real estate.
Yeah, but it's deeper than that. They understand how to make their money work for them. They buy assets that generate income.
So instead of working for money, they making money work for them.
Kiyosaki, he says, savers are losers.
Hold up, for real?
He's saying in this economy, with inflation and all that, your money's losing value if it just sit in the bank.
So you got to put your money to work.
You got to invest it, buy assets that appreciate in value, that generate cash flow.
Okay, now I'm really seeing the vision.
This cash flow quadrant, it's a map. It shows you the path to financial freedom,
It's about understanding the game and then playing it to win.
That's right. You got to know the rules. You got to be strategic. You got to be bold.
We about to break down these quadrants even further, man. Give you all the real deal on how to level up your finances.
Stay tuned, because we dropping gems all day long.
This hoodlit.ai, where we turn in books into blueprints for success, one page at a time.
We're talking about building generational wealth, something that lasts,
Facts. That's the legacy we're trying to build.
Kiyosaki, he breaks down how to move from the E and the S to the B and I.
Okay, so how do you make that jump? What's the secret sauce?
He talks about finding your path, figuring out what kind of business works for you.
So, like, what are some examples? What are we talking about here?
He lays out three main types of systems, right? You got your traditional corporations, like the big companies everybody knows.
Okay, so like building a whole empire, like a Fortune 500 type of thing.
That's one way, but it takes a lot of capital, a lot of resources.
Yeah, that's a whole other level.
Then you got franchises, like buying into a proven system.
So like a fast food joint, a clothing store, that kind of thing.
Exactly. You pay a fee, you get the brand, the training, the support.
So you ain't starting from scratch. You got a blueprint to follow.
And then you got network marketing, building a team, selling products through a network.
Okay, so like those pyramid schemes.
Nah, not those shady ones. I'm talking about legitimate businesses.
So how do you tell the difference? How do you know it's legit?
You got to do your research, man. Look at the company, the products, the compensation plan.
So it's about finding the right fit, something that aligns with your values, your skills.
Exactly. It's about finding your lane and building something that works for you.
I feel that. So once you got your business up and running, what's next?
That's when you step into the Aight quadrant, the investor,
Yeah.
you take the profits and put them to work.
So we talking stocks, bonds, real estate, all that.
Yeah, but it's deeper than that. It's about understanding how to analyze investments, how to manage risk.
So you got to level up your financial literacy.
Kiyosaki, he breaks down 5 levels of investors, from the beginner to the sophisticated.
Okay, so what sets the sophisticated investors apart? What's their secret?
They ain't just throwing money at anything. They're doing their due diligence. They understand in the market.
They doing their homework. They ain't gambling.
Exactly. They treat investing like a business. They got a strategy. They got a plan.
So it's about being informed, making smart decisions.
And they ain't afraid to take calculated risks. They understand that the bigger the risk, the bigger the potential reward.
But you got to know what you're doing. You can't just jump in blind.
That's why financial literacy is so important. It's like having the cheat codes to the money game.
I feel that knowledge is power, especially when it comes to finances.
Kiyosaki, he says, the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them.
That's the dream right there, having your money working harder than you.
It's about building a system, a portfolio of assets that generate cash flow.
So like those houses and hotels and Monopoly, bringing in that rent money.
Exactly. But instead of playing a board game, you play the real game, the money game.
And winning at that game, that's how you achieve financial freedom.
That's how you break the cycle, how you build a better future for yourself and your family.
This cash flow quadrant, it's like a whole new way of looking at money.
It's a mindset shift. It's about taking control. It's about empowerment.
We breaking down these barriers, man, showing y'all that financial freedom is within reach.
It's about education. It's about action. It's about believing in yourself.
We dropping gems all day long, man. Stay tuned. We ain't done yet. Hey, we back for the final round of this deep dive into Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant.
Yeah, we got to unlock the secret level, the mindset piece.
We talked about the money moves, the quadrants, the invest and all that.
But now it's time to get into your head, Your thoughts about money, that's the real game changer.
So we're talking about like positive thinking, affirmations, all that.
It's deeper than that, man. Kiyosaki, he calls it your money blueprint.
Money blueprint. Break that down for us.
It's like a set of beliefs about money, It's programmed into you from childhood, from your family, your community.
So it's like those money lessons you learned growing up.
Exactly. And sometimes those lessons, they holding you back,
How so?
Say your parents always struggled with money, always stressed about bills,
Yeah, I know that struggle.
You might start believing that money's hard to come by, that rich people are greedy, all that.
So you inheriting those beliefs, even if they ain't true.
That's right. And those beliefs, they shape your actions, your decisions about money.
So, like, even if you try to get rich, you might self-sabotage.
Kiyosaki, he says, your money blueprint is either working for you or against you.
So how do you rewrite that blueprint, man? How do you change those beliefs?
First, you got to become aware of them, Pay attention to your thoughts about money, your reactions to wealth.
So it's like doing some self-reflection, checking yourself.
Exactly. Ask yourself, where did these beliefs come from? Are they serving me?
And if they ain't, then what?
You got to challenge them, man. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations, with a wealth-building mindset.
So it's like reprogramming your brain for success, basically.
That's right. And it ain't easy, but it's possible,
What else can you do besides affirmations?
Kiyosaki, he talks about the importance of your environment, Surround yourself with successful people, people who inspire you.
So like finding mentors, building a network of like-minded folks.
Exactly. And limit your exposure to negative influences, people who drain your energy, who doubt your dreams.
I feel that it's about building a positive support system.
And most importantly, take action, man. Don't just talk about it. Be about it.
So like walk the walk, put those money lessons into practice.
That's right. Invest in yourself. Start building your assets. Make those money moves.
This whole cash flow quadrant thing, it's been a real eye-opener, man.
It's a blueprint for success, but you got to be ready to put in the work.
It's about taking control of your finances,
Yeah.
building that legacy for you and your family.
It's about financial freedom. It's about empowerment. It's about breaking those generational curses.
We dropping gems all day long, man. Thanks for tuning into hoodlit.ai.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep stacking that paper, y'all.
Peace out.